Hello everyone, my name is Sooch. In this PowerPoint I will talk about the basics of cybersecurity and why it is important as well as how it impacts our everyday lives. This slide is the table of contents, and these are all the things that I will be discussing during this presentation. At the end of the presentation, I hope you will have some basic knowledge of what cybersecurity is and how to keep yourself safe on the internet. But before I start, I would like to talk a little bit about the Service Learning Institute here at the University of Detroit Mercy. The Service Learning Institute offers more than 75 service learning courses that require all students to serve the agencies. This gives an opportunity to the students to serve in the community as well as a chance for them to pass on valuable information to others. Why is cybersecurity important? Well, it helps prevent unauthorized users or hackers from getting access to your personal information. Cyber threats have even increased by a lot over the years, where individuals face cyber threats every day. Hackers misuse private information such as secrets of businesses or corporations, research data, or even financial information. This can lead to things such as fraud, identity theft, information loss, or a shutdown of operating systems. We've all heard of crime or illegal acts, but what is cybercrime? Cybercrime is any criminal activity that involves a computer, a networking device, or a type of network. With the use of computer technology, cybercriminals can access anyone's personal information, or even get access to secret or sensitive government information, which can be a way for the cybercriminal to make money by blackmailing them. The United States Department of Justice divides cybercrime into three categories. The first one is crime in which a computer is used as a target, such as to gain network access. The second one is crime in which the computer is used as a weapon, such as a denial of service attack in which the cybercriminal makes network use or any services unavailable to the users of the network. The third one is where the computer is used as an accessory to a crime in which data is illegally stored or obtained in the computer. Now that we know what cybercrime is, let's take a look at different types of cybercrimes there are. Some of the most common ones include hacking, theft, cyberstalking, identity theft, and malware. Hacking is the electronic invasion of a person's computer where sensitive or personal information can be accessed. This can also happen to businesses or data networks. Theft can include stolen personal information or stolen technology such as copyright infringement through illegal downloading. Cyberstalking is the harassment of a person through means of electronic communications. Identity theft is the theft of an individual's personal information such as social security number, date of birth, or bank account information, which is used to impersonate them. Malware is malicious software program that is designed to intentionally cause disruption to a computer or server. It can damage files, steal sensitive data, or even take your device hostage. Similar to malware, ransomware is also a malicious software program designed to invade a personal or a business network. However, instead of stealing someone's information, ransomware encrypts or locks users' personal information, data, or photos until a ransom has been paid to the cybercriminal to unlock it all. Phishing emails are designed to make it look like they are coming from a legitimate source, such as a financial institution or a telecom service provider. These emails trick people into providing their personal information such as online banking information, passwords, or social security numbers, which is usually done through a spoofing website. Spoofing websites are created to impersonate an existing company and are used to record a person's personal information or to infect the person's computer with malware that's designed to steal all that information as well. But where are they selling and using all that information that they gather? That all happens on the darknet. The darknet is an anonymous and hidden side of the internet which cannot be accessed through Google or similar search engines. It can only be accessed through a specific software or authorization, such as a software program called Tor, which encrypts the communication traffic, and that helps the cybercriminals stay anonymous and conduct their business on the dark web. This is where the cybercriminals sell all that personal information they collected from the person, as well as other contraband items such as firearms or narcotics. Personally identifiable information, or PII, is any information related to a person's identity. Information such as name, social security number, birth date, credit card information, bank account numbers, address, or a government-issued ID are all considered personally identifiable information. Stolen personal identifiable information can be used to create fake financial accounts such as credit cards or even short-term loans. Similar to PII, there is also protected health information, or PHI, and personal security information, PSI. The medical community creates and maintains electronic medical records, which contains PHI. Personal security information includes passwords, usernames, and other security-related information individuals use to access services or information on the network. Also known as threat actors, there are many types of cybercriminals out there, whether they're amateurs, hacktivists, or terrorist groups. Amateurs, also known as script kiddies, have little to no skill. They often use existing tools or instructions that are found on the internet to launch their attacks. Some may be curious, while others are trying to demonstrate their skills by causing harm. Hacktivists, on the other hand, are hackers who protest against a variety of political or social ideas. They publicly protest against organizations or governments by posting articles and videos or leaking sensitive information. Most of the hacking activity that consistently threatens our security is motivated by financial gain or a way to generate a cash flow. Spotting a cybercriminal is often not easy. It could be a male or female of any age, ethnicity, or socioeconomic background. They can be at any location. They are often masters of social engineering, which means they use psychological manipulation to lure people into making actions or divulging personal information that they would not otherwise do normally. You should always be alert and cautious when interacting with others, and it is always good to ask a lot of questions when you're unsure. If it's too good to be true, chances are you are probably right, and that's always good to keep in mind. Now that we know how many different types of cybercrimes there are out there, it's important to consider the ways we can keep ourselves safe. Keeping your computer safe starts by keeping the antivirus software and anti-spyware technology installed or up to date always. In addition to that, having the firewall turned on adds a bit more security to your computer and helps your computer from getting infected by malware, viruses, or other types of malicious softwares. Keeping your operating system up to date will ensure that the operating system is protected from any bugs or weaknesses discovered in their system by cybercriminals. It's important to keep in mind that downloading any unfamiliar software or files is a huge factor in trying to keep your computer safe from any virus. Don't ever download anything from a website that you know is not reputable. It's important to be careful of what you download. Turning off your computer when not in use can help prevent anyone from hacking your computer as well. More than often, it's not just enough to keep your computer safe. It's also important to practice safe browsing habits. Keeping yourself and your family educated on different types of cybercrime will help you from falling victim to a cybercriminal. It's important to click with caution only on websites that you know are secure or recognizable in some way. Using a recognized browser such as Google Chrome or Firefox is also helpful because they offer security feature add-ons that help prevent pop-ups that may contain malware. You should only shop on websites that are secure. You can find that out by looking at the website address, and if it starts with HTTPS, the S stands for secure, and it means that the information you put into the website is encrypted. Using strong passwords that cannot be detected or hacked when you are creating profiles for social media, email, or membership websites is also a great way to stay safe on the web. A VPN, or a virtual private network, is also a great way to stay safe on the internet. A VPN allows the user to stay anonymous on the web by hiding your true location and adds an extra layer of security. While having safe online browsing habits, it's also important to stay safe on social media, where you are most exposed. It's important to know what you post, who you add on social media, who can see your posts, as well as how many people can find you on a certain platform. It's also important to know how to make sure you can keep your account safe and secure so that nobody hacks your social media account. The first step in making sure that your social media account is secure is to make sure your password is not easy to hack or think of by anyone. These are some password tips that you should consider when creating a password online. When creating a password, you should always make sure that it contains numbers, uppercase and lowercase lettering, special characters, and password should always be longer than 8 characters. If you are using a simple password such as the ones provided on this slide, a cybercriminal will easily figure out the password, or it will be that much easier to hack your account online. It's also important to keep in mind to never use the same password for multiple accounts. Best way to keep your account secure is to always use a two-factor authentication, which is basically a two-step verification to log into your account. A code can be sent to your phone, or you can do a fingerprint scan on your phone or computer for an extra layer of security to access your account. This slide talks a bit about the statistics on cybercrimes that have increased over the years, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Since the pandemic has begun, the FBI has reported a 300% increase in cybercrimes. 27% of the COVID-19 cyberattacks target banks or healthcare organizations. 47% of Americans faced financial identity theft in 2020, and more than 350,000 malware attacks are discovered on computers every day with an annual cost of over $55 billion. I would like to thank everybody on watching my presentation on cybersecurity. If you have any questions, please contact the principal investigator on the email or phone number provided in this slide. For more information on cybersecurity, you can also visit the NSA website that is provided as well. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day.